breaking news from Washington. President Trump making some brief remarks as he left the White House for his trip to the southern border today. And he touched on both the violent siege at the U.S. Capitol and the mounting calls for his immediate removal from office. NBC's chief White House correspondent Kristen Welker joins us now. Kristen, what did he say?
Chanel, good morning to you. Well, this is significant. This is the first time that President Trump has spoken out in 5 days. And in his remarks, he urged his supporters not to engage in violence. And as you said, he also weighed in on threats of impeachment. Take a listen to what he had to say just moments ago.
We want no violence, never violence. We want absolutely no violence. And on the impeachment, it's really a continuation of the greatest witch hunt in the history of politics. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. This impeachment is causing tremendous anger, and you're doing it, and it's really a terrible thing that they're doing. For Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer to continue on this path, I think it's causing tremendous danger to our country, and it's causing tremendous anger. I want no violence. Thank you very much.
Chanel, it is worth noting that the president did not answer our shouted questions. We had a number of them. So let's take a look at what's going to happen today. Today, Democrats say they will deliver an ultimatum to Vice President Pence, invoke the 25th Amendment to remove the president from office by tomorrow, or they will begin impeachment proceedings. The vice president met with President Trump in the Oval Office. That happened on Monday evening. That was their first conversation since before the attack on the Capitol. Now, sources familiar with Pence's thinking tell NBC News he is not inclined to invoke the 25th Amendment. So the question becomes, what happens next? Well, assuming that Pence does not act, the House will begin debate on an impeachment resolution on Wednesday, heading toward a possible vote later that day where it is expected to pass. So what's still uncertain is when the House would deliver the article to the Senate for a trial and how that vote would play out. It is unlikely any proceedings would begin in the Senate until next week, and that, Chanel, is, of course, the week of Joe Biden's inauguration. So bottom line here, the calls are mounting, frankly, on both sides of the aisle for President Trump to step down. Democrats have broad support. There is not broad support among Republicans, with some of them quite concerned about a potential backlash. They also argue that it could slow down the levers of government into the new year. Joe Biden was asked about all of this, and he said he hoped that both things could happen at once, that there could be an impeachment trial in the Senate and that the Senate would also move on his agenda and to confirm his nomination now.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.